Hi guys, and welcome back to DIY Ideas, and welcome to a new pattern tutorial. I'm going to show you today in this petrol and pink colors here with a really nice beautiful contrast. And yeah, this is perfect because we want to see the different rows and different structures that we're creating here. We have double crochets that kind of get put down together and some chain stitches, and we kind of make these circles here. Really pretty. How exactly I did this, I'm going to show you now. Have fun! Alright guys, so here we are, and to get started we have our wool here. This is a really beautiful variation here with the like green or petrol and pink. It's a beautiful contrast, and I'm going to crochet this here with my size 6 crocheting hook. I'll start here with a multiple of 6 for this pattern. It's going to be 3 times 6, it's going to be 18 stitches here as a base, and then another 4 stitches here for height. So if you want to make this bigger, then add always 6 stitches and then add 4. So a multiple of 6 plus 4, okay? In this case, we will do 22. Let's get started. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so 22 chain stitches, here we have them. The beginning in pink and the rest is in the nice, light green. Let's see, we have the first 3 stitches, so we skip those and we go into the 4th stitch. And we will add 3 double crochets here. Okay, 2, 3. Okay, then we skip 2 chain stitches and we add a single crochet. Then again we skip 2 and then we do 7 double crochets. So this stitch is going to get quite busy, okay? Here's my first, second, third, fourth, take some more wool here, 5th, 6th, 7th. Okay, so as you can see, it does work, but this poor stitch is just, yeah, it's very stretched. Here you can see the 7 stitches, yeah. Then we skip 2 again, and then add a single crochet. So a little bit of relaxation after all this tension. And then again we skip 2. So this is the system. We always like skip 2 stitches here. And here we add 7 double crochets. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so as you can see, the color here is getting a lot more like intense. Then here we skip 2 stitches again and we go into the 3rd one and we add another single crochet. And if I count it correctly, I should have 3 stitches left that I do have left. And then here in this last stitch, we will get started and do 4 double crochets. So we started with the 3 chain stitches, and then this is kind of what we're trying to replicate here. So this is kind of like a mirror. So we started with the structure of 4, 3 double crochets plus the chain stitches, and here we will add 4 double crochets as the equivalent. And then we're basically done with this row as well. And yeah, this already is, maybe questionable, but yes, we're done with this. Then we move on to row number 2. We take 1 chain stitch for height, and then we go right into the 1st stitch and add a single crochet. Then we have the next spaces here to go and dig in, basically. So here we have this arc kind of that is like half. So we have these 3 stitches, then we have 1 in the middle here from the single crochet, And then here in the next loop, we have another 3. Okay, so we have 7 places to go into. Okay, so we stay in this like structure of 7 that we also already were using in the like arcs of the row before. So we add 3 chain stitches here, and then we start with the crocheting. So this time we will not finish off the double crochets, we will just kind of do the bottom part. So we go into the to the stitch like this, and we pull it through the first 2 loops, and then we kind of are collecting the loops, the other loops on our hook. Okay, and so we do this all the way up this arc until we have 8 loops on our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here we have it. With this, obviously we have the thread that was already on the hook, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the central single crochet, and then another 3 on the side of the next arc. Then we will go pull it through all of these loops, and then we add 3 chain stitches. So yeah, that there's a little less tension. And then here we have, yeah, this progress basically. The color fade here is not too strong, but you can kind of see it a little. Then into the next stitch, this is the one that's right on top of the arc of the row before. We do a single crochet, and then we add 3 chain stitches again. And then we're doing the exact same thing here into the next 7 stitches. Okay, so we pull the loops, only the first like half of the double crochet. Okay, so we're doing the bottom part of the double crochet, and we're leaving the other loops on the hook until we have 8 loops on the hook. Okay, and done. And so here you can see the color fade a lot more actually. And then we pull the thread through all of them in one little go. Then we add 3 chain stitches, and then it's done. Okay, then we will do the same thing again. Okay, so now we're again on top of the arc. So we do a single crochet, then 3 chain stitches, and then we do the whole thing all over again. Okay, so everything we did at the beginning we will do again. So now we're again into like that half arc. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have a total of 8. No, one more. So you definitely have to count a little, just so you're making sure that you're not missing any. Okay, so this is 8. And then we pull it all the way through, and then we continue with the next one. So 3 chain stitches, and we finish off this row again with a single crochet around the chain stitches of the row before. Okay, and what's important here, or what you can see here more, is the color fade. Yeah, which I think looks great. And so now the next row will be more similar again to the very first one. Okay, so where we're making like these loops, where we go in and we do a lot of double crochets. Okay, we start with a single crochet, but for that we first need a chain stitch for height. Then we turn it around, and then we add the single crochet. And then for the central spot, kind of right where we pulled the hook through all of the loops, we will add 7 double crochets again. Okay, so it's going to get nice and tight in this stitch. Okay, and this is number 7. Okay, so this arc is done. So we have this nice circle here. Then we continue crocheting centrally onto the single crochet. Here we add another single crochet. Okay, and then we continue with double crochets again, and we will add 7 double crochets here again. 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. Okay, and so this arc is done now as well. Then we're adding the single crochet here into the single crochet of the row before, and then we do the next arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. And then we go in at the very end here into the single crochet, we add another single crochet, and with that we finish this row. And you can see, yeah, these nice little, not little, they're pretty big, these nice big arcs. And then in the next row we will go ahead and kind of like fill them in the next row. So we have them kind of moved, and so at the bottom we had them like in the opposite ways kind of. And yeah, now we continue with 3 double crochets, and then we turn it all around. Sorry, 3 chain stitches, and then we turn it all around. In the first, here we will do the double crochets that we don't fully finish, and then we will pull the thread through all. Okay, and then we're done with this one. Then again, chain stitches, and we will connect it here with a single crochet centrally onto the arc. Then again we add 3 chain stitches, and we then crochet the rest of the arc. Okay, so we're going in and we're starting here with the double crochets. And then here again upwards. Okay, now we have all 8 on the hook, and we pull it through all 8. And then we add 3 chain stitches. Then here into the middle of the next arc we add a single crochet. So we always kind of fill in the circles, or we do the central stitch and then do the actual arc. Okay. Yeah, and so we add the chain stitches here so it's not super tight. And then here we do the arcs again. And then here we already are going upwards again. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we need 1 more. Like I said, you have to always count, or count as you're doing it. Okay, then here single crochet, and then we're done here, or like here at the very end. We add the chain stitches. Obviously don't forget these. If you do forget them, you will notice relatively quickly. Okay, here again 4 double crochets, and here you have the 5. Pull them all through, and then this row is done as well. So yeah, you can really see the structure here really nicely. And yeah, then we are continuing or starting off this new row, kind of like at the beginning. Yeah, so kind of we just kind of filled in the arcs in the top. Now we will start again with 3 chain stitches, and we will kind of fill in these loops or these arcs right there like we did in the first row. And like I said, we will start with 3 chain stitches, then we turn it all around, and we go into the first stitch and we add 3 double crochets. Then here on top of the single crochet of the row before, we add another single crochet. And this is the spot where we go in and do our 7 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. Okay. Oops. And then here we're adding the single crochet on top of the other single crochet. And then here we go in and we add our 7 stitches here. My 7 double crochets. 5, 6, and number 7. And here you can see again a very like stark color change. It's gonna get even more in the next row. Here the single crochet, and then here on the outside we add another 4 double crochets. 3 and number 4. And now the pink color is actually adding in again. We're gonna have a really nice contrast here in a minute. And we continue here with a single crochet. Sorry, with a chain stitch. And then we start after the chain stitch with the single crochet. And then here's the arc that we're trying to fill in. So we add 3 chain stitches, and then in a minute I'm going to show you what it looks like after you know, more rows when we have the pink inside. Alright, so here's my update for you. So you can see we have 1 full row of pink here now. We have this color fade here, and then yeah, the super colorful pink. I had to actually open up a little bit here because I did actually forget the chain stitches, and you do really notice just because yeah, it's just pulling together a lot. Obviously not a big deal, you just open it up a little bit again, but you will notice for sure. And yeah, this pattern turned out really, really nicely. It's slightly difficult to crochet just because you have to be very aware and you have to count like quite a lot. So you reach the structure of like 7 stitches. And yeah, so you just have to be yeah, paying attention when you are crocheting this, but I think it turned out super pretty and it was definitely worth it. Yeah, and here you can really see the structure super well just because of the color fade yarn. And yeah, you just have this awesome contrast here, and I think it looks really, really cool. I really hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time here at DIY Ideas. Bye!